What's up, bro? If you're seeing this video, then it is your sign to wake up and to start improving your life. For too long have you been watching self-improvement video after self-improvement video, desperately trying to find the secret sauce, the answer to all your problems. And the reality of it is, your problems are not going to be solved through watching me or through watching Hamza or through watching any of the other self-improvement YouTubers. You really need to actually go and implement the knowledge that you learn to change your life and to make a difference. 3 years ago, when I first started out improving my life and really getting onto self-improvement, when I started going to the gym and learning about Hamza and all this stuff, I would be sat in my room watching self-improvement video after self-improvement video, right? Watching a bunch of Hamza's content, binge watching his content, right? All the little cute Adonis Jeffrey animations at the start. And it kind of became a ritual for me to just watch his videos. Even though I was getting some valuable advice, I was really just watching it because it was entertaining. And that is a huge problem that I'm trying to avoid with this YouTube channel. So I'm going to keep this video quick. I don't like to do a lot of editing. I just want to keep it like straight to the point, give you some value. If you're currently just in that phase of gaining a bunch of knowledge and trying to learn about self-improvement, then you're not actually going to make a difference in your life. When I first started the gym, I was watching a YouTuber called Athlete X, right? And he would teach people how to do bicep curls, how to do the bench press properly, how to do like back rows properly, right? All the different exercises. And I would watch a bunch of his videos and I found myself just getting addicted to like fitness content, right? I started watching Mike Thurston and started watching Jeff Nippard, all these different YouTubers, and I basically wasn't consistent with the gym. So I was watching how to do all the exercises and all the techniques and all the best ways to get six-pack abs and doing all this like research into it. And I was super fascinated by it all, but I actually had to go to the gym and implement this knowledge, right? Or else how are you going to make gains, right? Knowing the information is important, but only up to a point. Like the knowledge will only take you so far in your journey to improving your life. You've got to go and actually implement the knowledge in order for there to be like a visible difference. And I feel like I've been on self-improvement for 3 years, but I feel like for 2 of those years, I was really just doing the basics, right? Not watching porn, going to the gym, that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until like I set up a YouTube channel and like really started to implement a lot of the knowledge that I'd learned to do with business and being consistent, being productive, that I actually found a big difference in my life. And the YouTube channel isn't really providing me any money, and it's not really providing me with, well, anything. It's just a fun outlet for me to give my advice, and I feel happy running the YouTube channel because it gives me purposeful work. And I feel like a lot of young guys who are on self-improvement are kind of stuck in those beginner phases, right? Like just trying not to watch porn, trying not to be addicted to video games. And I feel like I really, with this channel and this video, want to get you to that next stage where you can really start to make a difference in your life by actually, instead of just not doing the bad things, actually start doing the good things, right? You need to start some purposeful work. You really need to start implementing the stuff you learn for the gym and fitness and going outside and going for walks and doing cardio. And like, how can I get you to actually really start making a difference in your life? And I think a piece of advice that I heard that should hopefully spur you on to actually start implementing some of this is the idea of an anti-vision. I learned this from Andrew Huberman, and he's like a neuroscientist. He does like podcasts and stuff. He's like a really good source of information. But a lot of people talk about visualizing, right? So you can sit in your room and you can visualize success. You can visualize having 1 million subscribers. You can visualize going to the gym and, you know, bench pressing your maximum weight that you've ever done. You can visualize having an incredible physique and big biceps and stuff, right? And what's far more powerful and what I've found to be much more effective than visualizing is doing something called an anti-vision. And this is where you visualize what your life could be like if you never implement any of the stuff you learn on self-improvement. You never implement any of the advice I give you. You never go out and start the YouTube channel. You never like be successful in business. Like, what are you doing currently? Like going to work or going to school? Like what job are you going to get after school, right? What are you doing at the gym currently? Like, you're doing these little fluff workouts where you kind of just go, you get the reps done, you do the sets, right? And you just kind of leave, right? And what does your physique look like currently? Like, what are you doing that's really pushing you? And like, what is it going to be like your life if you just stay in the same scenario that you're in now and don't make any progress? When like thinking about when I'm like 40 years old, if I've just like this YouTube channel, if I stopped doing this, if I gave up, or if I just gave up with the gym, Like, what would my life be like? I'd be like a 40-year-old bloke. I'd have an average 6 out of 10 wife. I would not be happy with my physique, be fat, unhealthy. I would not have any money, be broke, right? Like, what would my life be like? It would just be depressing as fuck, okay? Why are so many young men and even older men just unhappy? I think it's because we don't implement the stuff we learn, right? We learn about business and we learn about the gym and everything. We have the knowledge. We just need to go and implement it. So it's time that you, watching this video, wake up and actually start to do the hard fucking work, okay? And the advice that I want to give you is just do an anti-vision, right? Just sit by yourself for 10 minutes and really just think about what your life could be like if you don't ever implement any of the knowledge you've learned. If you don't ever go and take that leap of faith. Like, are you currently thinking about setting up a YouTube channel? Are you currently thinking about starting a business with your friend? Is your friend sort of got this idea and you could be like in business together, running an agency and doing stuff like, is something in your life that you want to work for, that you want to do, but you've just not done it yet because you're scared or because you don't think you're good enough to do it. You've got limiting beliefs that are stopping you doing that thing, right? You want to have a really good physique at the gym, but you don't train because you're scared to go to the gym. You're scared of what people are going to think of you. I was in the exact same scenario. And you need to have this vision, this anti-vision where you don't ever go and do these things that you want to do. And that is a scary vision. And it's riskier for you to do nothing. Inaction is riskier in your life than taking risks. Because people talk about taking risks as being a bad thing. That's what we've been brought up to think. What happens if you never take a risk again in your life and you stay in comfort and you stay playing video games and you stay, all cuddled up and just being comfortable, right? What's going to happen in 10 years? Okay? It's not going to be good. Like, comfort doesn't breed greatness. Comfort is the killer of greatness. And you need to start doing difficult things. You need to start taking risks because you cannot risk in your life to have the average life that you're scared of. If you're scared of that life, if you're scared of that anti-vision, then you need to do radical things to avoid that. That is the biggest risk in your life, inaction. Sit for 10 minutes, think about what your life could be like if you don't ever take any action on the things that you know you should be doing, and go out and do it. That's all I can say, right? I was in this scenario for a long time where I was just watching self-improvement video after self-improvement video, stuck in a loop, and I eventually managed to break out of that, start the YouTube channel, even though I was shit scared of starting the YouTube channel, went to the gym, even though I was shit scared of starting the gym. And my life has been so much better ever since doing both of those things, right? Go out there, do the hard work, and avoid that anti-vision. Keep improving yourself every day, bro. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.